Hello, welcome to CLC News. Today we'd like to go through a brief update regarding the new website. As you can see just now from the shared screen, the website is very similar to the previous one. However, we do have one or two changes which are beneficial to the current work that's going on. What we'd like to do is draw your attention first of all to the option at the end here, Work With Us. If you select here from the drop-down menu, we have a couple of options we'd like to show you. First of all these various sites are connected to the Common Law Court and the work we currently do. Some are waiting to be go live. Some of them are on and up and running just now. The two we'd like to highlight is first of all the Peace Service. Now, the Peace Service is actually was created in 2019. It was approved by a Common Law Court in Guildford, and we have the authority obviously to run and set up Common Law Court constables who operate under the authority and the jurisdiction of the people in the Common Law Court, which are one and the same. You'll see here there's a page explaining how to go about becoming a constable, the requirements, and if you obviously choose on the various links here, by selecting them you can submit your declaration of birth, which you need to do to become a constable, as if you haven't confirmed that you exist as a living man or a living woman, you are in the statutory system and are not applicable to become a common law constable. Once you've done your declaration of birth, you will then be required to obtain your ownership of your fictitious name or the legal title that they have attached to you. Now, bearing in mind, when you claim this ownership, it is you that does so, and it is not the Common Law Court or anyone else. The application is made by you and you take full ownership for your own title. Once you've completed these two tasks, you are then eligible to apply to become a peace constable. So by clicking on link number 3 here, you can actually fill out some brief information regarding your position and where you are, some details, and that will give you an automated email in relation to the up and coming training courses in your area and how to go about training and what's required. The final option in link 4 is for those of you who have been a constable for quite a while. Once you've obviously run through the procedures and you're aware of what you're doing, if interested in becoming a trainer, you can fill out the required form here, and then what we will do is we will put you on to assist existing coaches and trainers at these training sessions, slowly introducing you to the training process and to get you to slowly start teaching various aspects of it. Only once you become proficient in this will you be qualified and passed as an authorised trainer to run your own courses. So this is quite good, but as I said, this is a separate site from the Common Law Court. It's actually attached on it, and it is for the Peace Service, which has been set up. You can see here at the top as well, it has a different domain name. This is solely for the Peace Service. However, what we're going to do now is go back to the home page, and the second option I'm going to highlight here is CLC Media Site. Now, we had one or two videos recently removed from YouTube as we had a channel there. What we're going to do is we've set up this media channel for the Common Law Court. Now, basically, you don't have to sign in or do anything to become a member. It's free to everyone. There's a homepage link here. Well, there is only one homepage, but you can see here, these are some of the categories we cover, and you can flick through the various photographs. There's a brief explanation at the top, and beneath that you can see the eight latest videos that we've obviously put up, so they can be accessed here. Beneath that you'll see here that we actually have a category set up. So this obviously confirms the various categories where the videos are held, and by clicking into, say for example, education, it will show you all the relevant videos in that category. You can see here there's 9, and by clicking on additional pages you can view additional videos. But what we're going to do is we go back to the home page, and we'll show you once again. We've covered the left hand side. On the right here you can see we have a weekly schedule. The weekly schedule, for example, on a Monday we will put up a video on the Monday. That will remain up here under Monday, and it will remain for 7 days. The following week we will then replace it with a new video. This is applicable each day of the week. However, What we also do is when the video is posted here, it automatically goes into a relevant site here. And here it will be held permanently, whereas above, they only view it on this link for 7 days. All videos will be kept in a library, and they obviously build up over a period of time. So if you wish to change or to view any of the videos, or obviously look at any of the relevant information, click onto the relevant heading here to select the videos, and please share these links. As I said, we're going to be coming away from YouTube. We're putting everything on here. The media link is linked directly to the Common Law Co-op. As you can see from the logo, it obviously uses a similar one, but it's CLC Media, whereby we're asking people to step into the real world and not obviously the fake news that you get from the statutory media and mainstream media brands. Okay. Hopefully you'll enjoy this channel, and again, feel free if you have any videos that you wish to post on the site, you think are relevant, by all means contact us and follow the information, and if we deem it appropriate, we'll put this up for you. But once it goes up, it will remain up. Okay? Alright, what we're going to do now is go back to the Common Law Co-op, and the third option we're going to show you today is under the community heading. If you click onto community and you select the documentation, which is third up from the bottom, if you click onto that, you can see we have 11 different categories. The one I'm going to highlight just now is the new one we set up, which is here. It's a CLC newsletters. We're going to commence with newsletters, but they're done on a monthly basis. Now, the reason for highlighting this, if I just show you what to do here, click on the photograph, you'll see here we have a brief description here, but what you're going to do is click on the actual link for the newsletter. Now, we only have one just now, which is the CLC November newsletter. If you click on that, what you will then see is the bottom. This is actually downloading an exe file, which obviously states that there's a warning will come up with this because obviously the type of file it is. But if you click on the arrow, you can click on the option to open, and what you will find is a warning sign comes up just now. Now, it may vary depending on obviously the computers you have or the processing system. However, if you take this option here for more info, it then obviously gives you the choice to run the file anyway or don't run. Obviously, it's only an exe file. It is the newsletter, and we're clicking here, as you can see, to download the file. Now, when we do that, it now is going to open up on the file here in front of you. Now, this is a new newsletter. We've obviously got a little heading here with a brief paragraph. We have an index here with pages. We only have 6 pages for the initial one, but we're going to cover basically all the different aspects of the work we do. For example, we have the Common Law Co-op, which is the logo there. We have then the CLC Healthcare brand, which again is covered. We have the CLC, sorry, which one is this? We have the CLC Education. We then have the CLC Media, and then lastly we have the CLC Bank, which is obviously not operational yet. You can see just now, as I've been up at the top, you can see something flicking over there. If you actually go into this with the mouse and hold on to it, you can actually turn page and flick over if you wish to do so. But what I'm going to do is use the option at the side with the arrow. So if we click over here, you can see that it opens as a book. This one is to do with the cases for the Common Law Court. This was the latest case that we just convened. So obviously there's a little description here and obviously a copy of the order that was made, the first page. We are commencing now to set up a new class action for various countries throughout the world. There'll be more information about that up and coming shortly on the media channel and with a new page on the website as well. Here we're obviously recruiting for constables, so you can actually use this information here and the links we've already shown you on the site to make an application and become a constable. The next page here then covers CLC Healthcare, which obviously is the brand here, and again, do no harm. An explanation here about some of the work we're doing, and then you can move on to CLC Education. Now, this is basically all about the educational system we have just now, why it's not working, with a quote from Mark Twain at the end. And finally, if we click over here, you can see that we have the CLC Media brand. So again, a brief explanation about our new media site and the 9 different categories that we have. So click back here. As you can see just now, this is a slightly different file. It's exe, which is obviously why they won't open automatically. But please share this link, allow people to open these files and let them know where they can find the newsletter. Once you actually do that, we will then post various newsletters here and documents, but we're going to use a similar format, and we may start converting some of our case files into this sort of format as well, should you wish to use that. So once again, thank you for this update and for joining us. We'd like to obviously you to share this information. Remember, under the Work With Us category, you can look on each one just now, but the 2 main ones to concentrate on is the application for the Peace Service, which is the constable training. Secondly, the CLC media site. That is the media channel that we're operating, so please visit daily for the latest updates and spread the word, share the link. The final one is obviously in documentation, and if you scroll down here on the newsletter to access the newsletter. Okay, there you have it. Thank you for joining just now, and again, please join the next couple of days. There will be more videos going up with some interesting information about how to get rid of any unlawful claims against you, financial claims. So watch this space, and goodbye for now.